Okay, we're far away. I'll try to hold the camera as still as possible. But this is what happens in the pike and peacock bass tank. The peacock, the tiger pike cichlid to the right there is old, way older than the peacock bass. He's only about 2 years old now. But the other one's about 7, so he's a bit wiser. Very mean and territorial. And he lives in the tube right there. Well, he comes out and fights and gets all these colors, and nonstop they battle. That's an azul peacock bass to the left there. They change. They turn kind of blue and they get stripes and lots of color to them. And I love the way he looks. I only paid like 15 bucks. Well, no, he came from predatory fins, so I paid about 80 bucks to get him here from Florida. You see, if I stand up, if they'll notice me. I'm quite far away. The bass does immediately. What, buddy? Alright, there we go. What? Okay, they stopped fighting. But yeah, they sit there and fight all freaking day. Then I'll go over here and give you a shot of these guys. I don't film as much as I used to of the fish and their behaviors, but this one's still an odd one. The peacock bass does not accept, she's a female, she does not accept the fact that that true parrotfish tries to breed with her. And then you got my long-term belly crawler Pike Cichlid that I've had for like 10 years. She's getting really old, and she's fighting every now and again with the bass, but not quite as aggressive as them two are. I mean, you can see they're in a 90. Maybe it's just the area. And she gets her little corner, and those plants are provided by the pike. So the pike brings all those plants over there to hide the parrotfish because they just fight. The pike will fight with anything that's bigger than it. I don't know what it is about them Brazilian Pike Cichlids, but they'll fight anything that's bigger than them. Alright, let me move this. It's gonna drop. There we go. But I gotta get this clean. Alright. It helps get us a good view of what's going on in here. Alright, in here, I'm going to go ahead and leave the camera here, and then I'm going to shut off the pump. Hold on, actually. There we go. I'm going to shut off the pump. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay, I shut off the current maker, the one that makes the current go by, so that you can see all the convicts that are in there. Now that the water's settled, you can kind of see them. And then over here, there's more. Yeah, so I'll just honestly let you check this out. You see, I want to see if they actually are eating at her tail. Look at the size of that one. He's a little parrot. It's so cute. See, I was thinking about putting the bass back in here. I do see them nipping at her tail. I don't know if that's what they eat on or feed on. Like, oh my god. But either way, I might put the bass or a pike back in here to kind of control the cichlid population, because it looks like they're out of control. Here comes the shark. I hope the shark's not nipping at the tail. Here she comes. It's funny, she starts waving her tail and those fish act like they're swimming in the current. And this, it's kind of cool because after a certain amount of time, that rock became algae. It was orange, and now it's algae colored, which I think is awesome. Honestly, it hides the cichlids, and I enjoy the fact that they're in here. But at the same time, it's kind of a pain in the butt because see, they help break down the poop, all that stuff, and they eat all the leftover food she doesn't eat, which is amazing, honestly. Let's go over here. The shark is just chilling. Sit y'all by the shark. And honestly, I want to see if I can catch some more footage of the cichlids. Yep, there's some cichlids down there, right underneath her directly. Crazy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some food in. Nothing big, just some just some flakes. Just some flakes to see if I can get them all stirred up. I'm turning the current maker back on. Alright, yes, I can see the parents are guarding another nest. Okay, I see it now. Because if you look, that leads up to a pleco. That's not a rock. That's a 2-foot long pleco. Bring the camera back over here. And now that see all the flakes are in here, now they're spinning with the current. We'll probably get a bunch of little fish coming up to eat it. Either that or they wait for it to hit the bottom. I don't know. Thought they'd be coming up eating, going crazy. Either way, over here, this guy's like, "What the heck are you doing, Dad? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" $80 peacock bass, and I can't even move him up to the appropriate tank size because of the dang catfish. I'm sorry, buddy. The catfish kind of put a damper in my plans. I didn't expect to have her this long. I tried getting rid of her the year before last, donating her to her pond, but the guy really doesn't want to have a male and a female in his pond, which kind of sucks, but I get it. I have breeding happening here all the time that I'm breaking up. Right now I got, let's see. So in here I do have one older fish dying, and the other fish pretty much trying to breed around it. And then you of course got the pygmy Oscar here, still being pygmy. And this tank is still infested with nerites. Kind of sucks. I don't know where the catfish went. The catfish was swimming around. Oh, there it is. So the catfish looks a little distraught, like it's been fighting. So maybe it's time for that one to move on. Maybe that'll help with the pikes and stuff, because I know the pikes can't fight them or eat them because they have quad barbels. Barbell stingers. Ooh, they were automatically attacking the glass when I walked in, so. Alright, so the babies, the green terror fry, are eating freely now, it looks like. No more yolk sac. And then over here, my severems are just being the severems. I like how they can change their eyes from orange to red. What's up? What's up? What's up, big guy? Dang, look at them colors. I danced the other day to these tanks and they bred. But no, I'm actually surprised at... Okay, I'll do the zoom thing. Alright, stop. Okay, so I was actually surprised at the size of that green terror because he's 3rd generation. And his dad wasn't much bigger than maybe 5 inches. And that was as big as he got long. And this one's already got some length. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the length is so big already. It's like when you measure a cat's or a dog's paws to see how big they're going to get. Like, that's what I'm seeing in him, is that he's going to be this big, aggressive, freaking monster by the time they're done. Because this is their 6th or 4th batch of fry. And if I was to actually give them the whole tank, they could make a crap ton, because every time they're laying eggs, they're getting better and better. And I think the last one could have been up to 5,000, but I screwed up and put the divider in and put another breeding pair next to them, because this was causing chaos in all my tanks because they keep trying to breed. And when you break them up, the severems are fine broken up, but the green terrors, when you break them up, they get the acara fish gets really like emotional and depressed, and they just kind of give up. And a good sign of that, or a good example of that, is, it's sad, but it's honestly true, and a lot of people don't talk about it enough. But a big example of that is this acara, this royal acara. It's tried to breed with every blue or with every green terror I've had, which is crazy. And now it's like literally got a swim bladder problem. It's breaking out with ick. Blue! 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 Baby girl! What's the matter, Blue? And I've watched fish die before, not like, I'm not some sick bastard, like it happens. And her eggs got stuck in her last time she bred, I'm pretty sure. So she's kind of suffering, but I try to give her, like, that's why she's in this little community tank where nobody's really mean. Even that Oscar's kind of nice for an Oscar. Maybe it's the green terrors in general, because they won't stop breeding. They've actually laid mixed babies in here, and the God, what a beautiful fish! Can't believe those came from my breeding projects. Like, that's a blue acara mixed with freaking green terrors. Looks crazy. It's that andinoacararivilatus. Very beautiful fish. I used to have Jack Dempsey's and all sorts of fish, but now I settled on these. And when I donate most of my fish to like Ohio Fish Rescue, I'm trying to get them to come grab the large red-tailed catfish. When I do donate, I want to keep the pikes, and yeah, I think that's all I really want to keep. The pikes, and if I have to, these weird catfish. Can you see his whiskers? I see him. I see him. I should put the mirror there and see how he reacts. Oh no, myself. He'd probably fight himself. So it looks like the acaras are paired, and that's probably what made Blue upset and got her egg stuck, is because they had a threesome thing, and then all of a sudden it turned into a twosome because of the stress. And the Oscar's like, what are you guys doing? I'm gonna mess all you guys up. Stay away from my orange tree. But yeah, pygmy albino Oscar. It's so weird. Everybody adopted. I had like 30 Oscars I rescued. Everybody adopted all these beautiful tiger Oscars and albinos, but no one wanted the one that wouldn't get big. They seen that he was so small compared to his brothers and sisters and wouldn't take him. So they took everybody but him. Or her. Poor girl. Oh, baby. You want some meat? Mama's going to get tilapia right now. Aw. I feed her real pellets, but every now and again, like, she wants high protein food. Because she's an Oscar. Still likes white. Because I found out, like, fish enjoy whatever, like, if she's white, if I feed her tilapia and shrimp, she goes nuts for white food. Just because it's colored white. I don't know what it is. It's like they see that and they want that to be in their diet. Look at how many snails I'm knocking down as I do this. Forget them snails, man. Yeah, look at how many's over here on the... Oh, sorry, that's a picture of my niece. But yeah, look at all these on the freaking sponge, man. That's insane. Infestation. And poor girl dying over here, but honestly, I could put her out of her misery by putting her in the pond, but just, that's not me, man. I'm just not that way. I'm not built that way. But I just heard a noise. Let's go check it out. I heard something. I might as well take y'all with me. Who was doing it? Oh, this is a pond. For sure. Oh, it's, okay, so the pleco is back to trying to feed on the catfish's tail during the day when it tries to sleep. All that requires is a little knock. Baby doll! Baby doll! She's a big girl, guys. Baby doll! Baby doll! She's trying to get to me. She's splashing around in there. I like it when she does that because then it mixes the water, but I also don't like it on my floor. But you, I think that splash was you because I see watermarks right here. Yeah, you. You want to play fetch for a second or something? Let me see here. Another way to fix bass boredom is to take one of these and do this. Oh, now he wants it. Look at him over here, watch. They want it. Slapping that top water going, come on, give me a frog. Frog action, bro. Top water action. You know, depending on how many likes and subscribes I get, if someone actually wants me to, I will open up the pond, put the bass in there, and go frogging. And use fake frogs only, not live. And I will catch one of my peacock bass. If I get, let's say, 300 subscribers or 1,000 likes on this video. If there's 1,000 likes on this video, I will actually get some top water bass action in this pond. I'll pull the whole lid off and I'll sit here with my pole and I will throw it from here and I'll go get some lily pads if I have to so that they can hide under the lilies and you guys will see top water action from these big boys that I am. They're big fish, dude. It would be interesting to try to catch one. Baby girl. My Pike Cichlid. Look like a fat goby, baby. Baby. God, these fish are way smart. By the way, the filtration that I'm running on this tank is I got a sponge filter here, and there is a lot of daylight in the kitchen, so there is a lot of algae usually that builds up. I have a power head back there with a tiny sponge, intake sponge, so that I don't get any hair or anything in the motor, and that makes the top water current move. And that also goes to a Emperor 400, which is super old, but it runs like a dang champ. And I put a towel over it just in case the girl bass splashes. But inside this, I'll share with everybody what I'm running. Inside this, it looks a little gnarly at first. But when you pull it up, it has store-bought kind of filters. And then it has my own homemade filters. Let me turn these down so I don't get wet. I have to clear these bars out every now and again. But instead of using the bio balls, I use sponge. Like that. Usually that's how it sits. I cut them like that on purpose. They used to go in a whatchamacallit, a sump. So they came from an old sump that from a tank I rescued. And then these are homemade filters, and I got plenty of polyfill and stuff like that to make my own, and carbon. And I do. And they get like the freshest water in the house. Honestly, actually, these guys probably got the freshest water, because in here, I might as well update everybody. And I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, these Stay Clean tablets that come with like Tetra filters, they actually work good. What I do with those, okay, so open this up, make sure I don't get anything in. That's why I have a bucket right here. So this just goes into here from a 1,800 gallons per hour pump with a smaller hose than should be, which increases the PSI. It hits that right there, that thingy, and goes down to lava rock, which I think I need to move the lava rock a little farther so it spreads it out. But in here, it goes down different layers of filtration with, what is that called? Lava rock and carbon and just filter pad, I guess they'd call it. At the bottom is some dollar store sponges right before the intake, so that it does build up to about here and then drop. But sometimes it's not quiet, so I put this little silencer on it. Pull it off, and at night, we're running full capacity because I took the lid off. But yeah, that's pretty good right there. But yeah, it runs 1,800 gallons per hour. I can't remember. Hold on. It's Lifeguard right here. This thingy. Yeah, right there. The quiet one, Lifeguard. But yeah, I guess I could hook it up to that. There's in the corner here is a 300-gallon sponge filter. But I like to keep that running just for the oxygen in here. Also, I got the AquaClear 70 running the water around in circles to keep it from going stagnant, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and sit this down while I open up that packet, because I want to get one, there's only like one left in here. I want to get rid of it, so I'm going to go ahead, open it up. Alright. Go over here. Take that tablet. Drop it in there. Now it might not do that much, but what it does is it helps. I gotta go ahead and snap the lid back on. It's getting old. I probably should make another bucket, a whole new setup. But the bacteria that's built up in it's almost too easy, and I'm too lazy to change it because it's so easy, man. If you look down there, that's all it is. It's just a little piece of PVC. Dang, her poop floated by. That was huge. A little piece of PVC, and I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up the pipe. All right, let's tighten up the pipe. Push it down. Tighten it in there. It looks like the intake needs to be cleaned out. There's tons of stuff on it. I could probably do that right now, but I need someone to hold the camera if you wanted to come along with me. See, this is where I'm running into roadblocks here. Need to get some more likes and subscribes, and I'll start getting somebody to film me while I do all this crap. Because I'll tell you what, it's chores, but also it's very rewarding when you get it done, honestly. Super rewarding. Okay. Alright, sorry for leaving you hanging there. Got to see the shark chilling at the bottom anyways, feeding off whatever. He's like, put back my filter, Dad. What are you doing? Paulie over there in the dark, he likes it. But yeah, this is more active at night. The whole pond thing, they're back at it again. Look. If I show up, the pike will go high. Even though I love that pike, man. I would take the pike side over the azul. It's so cute. I know a lot of people would freak out from them fighting like that, but honestly, they got to do it each week. Now they're not hurting each other anymore as much. Now it's just like, hey man, I'm tough one week, and then the other one's like, hey man, I'm boss this week. It just goes back and forth. They don't kill each other. I thought when the pikes got old, they lose their color, turn gray, and or purple, and have yellow eyes, but that's not happening with my pike. He is actually, if you get up there, he's really colorful and he just wants to tank to himself. Is he looking over there like he wants that bass? I think they see each other. But check this out. That's the cutest. My kitty. I gotta do my guitar here in a minute too. I forgot about that. Alright, well, that's what's going on with my fish tanks today. And I'm actually going to get in here and clean that sponge, clean the intake, and work on their pump a little and their pump. Because what's going to happen here is there's not enough oxygen. I don't have a bubbler in here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the water level and let it churn from the pump instead. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. He's gone. He wants a bigger tank, huh? But see, I mean, you do get water movement from these Tetras. So over here is the Tetra 55, and this is one of the Walmart motor inside. So I mean, I fell in love with the Walmart motor inside quiet ones, but these ones are actually cool too because you can build your own filters. God, I was gonna say, have a good one. Bye. But I want to show you, like, these ones you can actually change and build yourself. Throw sponges in there instead of filters, and oh my gosh, like, so much easier. It lasts so much longer. But the sun in here is really killing me, you know? No matter how much stuff I put up, the sun is always fighting me in here. But yeah, that's my fishies, that's my monsters, and y'all have a good one. If I get 1,000 likes, I will go frogging for some peacock bass. I will do it. I'll do it. I might even lip them. Like, maybe I can get in there and just lip her, grab my lip. No, I've tried to. She tore my whole finger, like the skin off my thumb. She's mean. She's got too many teeth. Yes, baby. Yes, you do. Alright. Later, y'all. I gotta get to work. You have a fun day. 1,000 likes.